Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Okay, so for everybody that's been keeping up, this is a continuation from yesterday. Okay, y'all? And, a couple things has been brought to my attention. All right? And I went and checked out, one of these things because I know people is going to doubt this. So I was like, let me go check it out to make sure somebody's not telling me something that's not true. So word on the street is, y'all, and this is the craziest thing that I've ever heard, to be honest with you all, but it's starting to make sense. It really is. Word on the street is Dolph's baby mother, she went and got a PPP loan, y'all. She went and got a PPP loan, y'all. And what I'm hearing is Dolph had put her on an allowance. I guess she was spending too much money, y'all. Okay? And it's starting to make sense now about why Dolph was taken out. Okay? A lot of stuff is starting to add up. Now, you all can go Google this yourselves and look up Mia Jaye. Okay? And put in PPP loans. She got a $17,000 PPP loan. And it was approved in June of 2020. Okay, y'all? Now, why in the world would somebody that's, they man is worth hundreds of millions of dollars? And not only that, he has all his property. They say he every year for the kid's birthday. Every year. He was buying the kids property for their birthdays. Okay, y'all? And I'm hearing some stuff about that as well, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to say allegedly because this part right here is word on the street. But, there are some videos on YouTube that's popping up. People sent me a copy of the video as well. And the video is people that's living in, Dolph's properties that he bought for the kids. They're being evicted, y'all. Now, this is the second time this has came up. That people that Dolph was helping, they're being evicted. And y'all remember back here when they were saying that they wanted Dolph to sell because they wanted to do, something bigger with that land. Okay, y'all? So now, people is being thrown out. Now, I don't know if these people paying their rent. But this is what, one of the videos that was sent to me, the guy was like, y'all behind on the rent. And, the people that was living in there were saying, we not behind on the rent. Okay? So, I don't know if that's to be true or not. But I do know the first time I heard this, it was from people that had been living in their homes for a long time. And they were saying that they had, the house had outgrown them. Because they, I guess they raised kids there and then they had moved out. And I don't know if they were, receiving like, Section 8 or something like that. Because if, your kids move out or whatever, then you're not allowed to keep that many rooms and all of this stuff. Okay, y'all? But it seems like, a lot of excuses are being made to make people move right now. And allegedly they are Dolph's properties. Now, this is not just a kicker right now. I am hearing that And a lot of people say it's lies and this and that, but a lot of people said this ain't no lie. Okay, y'all? A lot of people said that, Dolph's cars were being sold and all kind of stuff, right away. Now I'm hearing something else. I'm hearing that the properties that Dolph had bought are being sold. Okay, y'all? Why are they liquidating all of Dolph's things? As if he never existed, y'all. The only thing that Dolph is going to have left is that damn sign. That street sign, okay, y'all? That seems like that's going to be the only thing that's going to be his legacy. Because it seems as if everything is being changed over from, what he had left for his kids. And, I don't understand this. Why would, if Dolph brought this property for his kids, why is it being sold? Allegedly, y'all. Why is everything being sold? If this was supposed to be something that he was leaving his kids so that they would never want for anything. Okay? Now, another thing that I am hearing is that, and this is a shame. This is so shameful to me. I'm just sitting here thinking like this man was trying to leave stuff for his kids. When they get a certain age, they got property, they got this, that, and this. And I'm hearing now that all the stuff is being liquidated and everything is being transferred into other businesses with just her name on there. They're saying that she's making so much money off of, foundations. And I'm not hating on the child. I'm not. But it's just the way that she's doing things. It just make you wonder, like, what the heck is going on? When her brother passed away, she was so hurt. But her man passed away and she ain't feeling nothing. She's making money moves. Okay? And she's doing, moving stuff out of this name and this and that and moving it into something else. And I'm wondering, do she have people behind her, like lawyers and possibly, politicians and stuff? I'm starting to wonder. That's, backing everything that she's doing. Because y'all know what? If this was any regular old Mo, she will be under investigation for a lot of things that she's doing right now, especially after Dolph has passed. It just don't make any sense. She's getting money out of this foundation about, black men growing old. She's getting so much money coming in off of that. And, I question a lot of things. I question, doing that video right before Dolph passed. She jumped on there and started doing a video saying, act as if, maybe she could have had a change of thought. That maybe, just maybe. Okay, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe she didn't want to go through with it at the last minute. But, the ball was already rolling, so there was nothing she could do. But she jumped on there and was like, giving this whole speech about, people being taken away from their families and the family being hurt so bad and this and that. And I said, man, she gave this speech right before Dolph was taken out as if she knew something was coming. And afterwards, and it went on and what happened, it just seemed like, she rolled with it. And then, my mind took me into two places, y'all. It took me two places. Now, everybody know, and their mama know, that a lot of Dolph's money that was coming in was allegedly illegal money. Okay, y'all? And normally, the government and they'll all be on top of you because, they'll be freezing your assets, all that stuff. If they thought for a minute that any of the money that you were making was coming from, street pharmacy stuff, y'all. Okay? So, is this why she's moving so fast? Now, another thing, everybody was saying that Dolph had spots everywhere. He had spots everywhere. A lot of, storefront people he was helping them with their businesses. They would drop off spot and pick up spots for, allegedly illegal stuff, y'all. Okay? Now, I want y'all to think about something. I want y'all to think about Money Maya's brother, okay? Let's go there. Let's go there today, okay, y'all? Money Maya's brother, he passed away the beginning of the year. I do believe. I think the beginning of 2021, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And he was there from Michigan. Okay? And he came and he moved and followed his sister to Memphis. Okay? Now, he ain't followed her there for nothing. I'm going to tell y'all this. And, they talked about his dream of opening up his own, car lot. Now, everybody that's from Memphis, y'all correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know. So I'm not going to say this is, completely the truth. But I'm just thinking out loud. And if you all know, let me know. Okay? Did Mia's brother own that car lot? Okay? And if he did own that car lot, who gave him the money? Y'all. Who gave him the money for it? Okay, y'all? Did he just leave from Michigan and come to, Memphis and start working for a company, a car lot company? Or is this something that was his? Y'all, because this is what, they were saying this was his dream. This was his dream. And I'm going to tell you this. If he had enough money to open up a car lot, why didn't he open it up in Michigan? Okay? So this tells you something right there. If he moved from Michigan all the way to Memphis, that means most likely 9 times out of 10, Dolph helped him open it up. If it was his. Okay? I'm saying if it was his. And due to the fact that all the businesses that Dolph was helping out, and allegedly there were illegal, money passing through there, and the illegal street pharmacy stuff passing through there. Then 9 times out of 10, if he helped this guy open up a car lot, y'all, 9 times out of 10, there was some illegal stuff going on there too. Okay? Because Dolph wasn't just going to keep on opening up and helping everybody with their businesses, and they weren't helping him with his stuff, okay, that he was doing, under the table. Okay, y'all? Now, I don't hear too often that somebody buys a car, and then they come back because the car ain't running, and they take the person out. It's not too many times that you hear stories like that. So, it made me wonder, was there some illegal stuff going on there? And another thing that stuck out, they said that he robbed Mia's brother. He robbed him. Now, I want y'all to think about something. If this was a black-owned, I'm not sure if it was, but if it was a black-owned car lot, okay? 9 times out of 10, they're not keeping too much money in there anyway. Because the majority of the time, people pay with checks when they come in there to, do transactions because that, they're paying a lot of money out for cars. And a lot of people don't carry money like that. They'll just come in there with their checkbook. So I'm wondering now, what time of day was it when that guy came in there? What time of day? Was it early in the morning when they first opened up? I'm wondering that this happened. So I got to go do a little bit more digging on the whole thing about what happened to her brother. Because if he got robbed, did it have something to do with Dolph's business? His illegal business stuff. Okay, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Did it have something to do with that instead of the story that they told us? Now, a little bit that I heard about it, they said that the brother had called Mia and told her that, one of the customers came in there. It was a little misunderstanding, but he straightened it out. Right, y'all? Now, ask yourself this question. Do you call your sister for every time somebody come in there and you have a little, disagreement with a customer? I thought that was odd. I thought that was very odd for him to report to her what was going on. If it was just something so innocent as, his car stopped working, and due to the fact that this is something that he loved doing, and if he had, the power to either get this man another car or tell this man, I'll pay for to get it fixed or this or that and that, if he had that type of, business that, normally when you open up something that you love, you want to make sure that your customers are happy. Okay, you want to make sure that they're getting the best treatment ever, because you don't want them to be treated, like you wouldn't want to be treated bad. You go buy a car and then it don't work. So I question that whole thing that we were told. Just like I question a lot of stuff that we're told about Dolph going to get some, strawberry and lemon cookies one minute. The next minute it's ice cream and chocolate chip early in the morning, and he got the same clothes on, y'all. Okay? And I question all that. Just like I'm questioning, is that the truth that the, media was told about this guy who came in there and took this man out, right? Even after he made a deal with him to, make sure that he's, taken care of. Something don't sound right to me about that. And I'm wondering, did this guy get robbed? Because possibly it was some legal stuff going on, and it was tied to Dolph. And I'm wondering now, do she blame Dolph for what happened to her brother? Think about this, y'all. She was very close to her brother, okay? And you can tell that, when he passed, how she talked about it. She was very outspoken about what happened to him. But she's not that way with Dolph. And I'm starting to wonder, do she blame Dolph for what happened? Think about it, y'all. Something is not adding up. And then Dolph, he's taken out. And then right after her brother is taken out, then Dolph is taken out. And she's not really showing any kind of emotions about it. It's as if she's moved on, and she's moving really fast. She's moving so fast with the properties. She's moving so fast. Now, this is allegedly. She's moving so fast with selling his stuff, his cars, passing out his goodies. Look at Baby. He's getting, jewelry in the mail. Okay? Did she sell him that chain? Did she give him a deal on it? Or did she just give it to him? You have to ask yourself about a lot of things and moves that she's making right now. We know that she's very close to the Makitas now. She's close to Dr. Moore now. And, they were all entwined with making money off of Dolph's name. As far as, the GoFundMes and all kind of stuff, okay? Everybody has just been getting, money after money after money after money when it has came down to Dolph. And you're not getting any answers when it comes to what all happened to him. And a lot of cover-up, it seems like it's going on. A lot of cover-up as far as, 1 minute they're telling you they're going to show the footage or something of Dolph coming in there, making his order, something. We're not getting none of that. And, it makes you wonder, if you do get it now, is it all going to be edited? Because if Dolph came in there several times before, and he bought cookies before, is it a possibility that they could use footage from other times that he came in there, to put together, just like they did? They did the same thing in Chicago with Kanika Jenkins, and they edited the tape, and then they even got somebody to reenact some things. So you have to wonder, is, these are the type of things that they're working on? Or do they just not even care how anybody feel? Okay? This is why I say that Memphis owed Dolph more than that. Memphis, he did a lot for Memphis. Even if he was, mingling and tingling and some, illegal stuff too. He still did so much for Memphis. And he made a lot of money off of his music as well. He made a lot of money off of his touring and his music. So it wasn't just illegal stuff. Okay? So if y'all that much concerned about putting a street in his name, then why aren't y'all concerned about who's behind the things that took place? Why aren't everybody being investigated? Why aren't the things that in the moves that people are making Why aren't they under the radar? The cookie people. Why aren't they under the radar? Why aren't Mia under the radar? Okay? She's somebody that went and got a loan in 2020. Okay? Now, people, like I said, people say that he had put her on, you know, a little allowance so that she wouldn't keep spending so much money. Now, this allegedly, this is what I'm hearing. Now, they're saying not only did he put her on an allowance, he put her family on an allowance. Y'all, it's only so much one person can take. And it looks as if Dolph had the weight of the world on his shoulder. He was trying to help everybody. He was trying to help people that was in need in Memphis. He was trying to help his family members out and his friends and people around him and help them get businesses started and stuff like that. He had her family moving, following him around wherever he's at and her. And they were all in his pockets too. Because word on the street is he put her family on an allowance that he was only going to spend so much on them too. You can't take care of everybody, y'all. And remember when I told y'all, you know, some came to me and it was like, what about all the businesses? So someone said the businesses. And you think about it now. All these people that he was helping with businesses and this and that and that and this, and they probably owed him money. After he's taken out, they don't owe him anything anymore. Especially if it was, you know, nothing on paperwork. You know what I'm saying, y'all? They made sure that he kept a lot of stuff out of his name. Okay? Now, I had people debating with me, talking about, you know, old daddy. Okay, we're going to say that name backwards because, you know, they be trying to come and say something about my channel. But old daddy, they say, oh, he gave Dolph $500,000 to get Dolph started or something like that, they said to me. So why would, you know, he crossed off? You know, him and Dolph own Pre together. Okay, y'all? And right before Dolph passed, word on the street is, okay, so I'm going to say allegedly, Dolph bought him out. Okay? Dolph bought him out. So most likely if Dolph bought him out and paid him back his $500,000 or whatever that he gave Dolph for to get Pre started and, you know, the know-abouts of how to run things and this and that and that and this. Y'all gotta think about this. Somebody loaned you some money. You surpassed them in money to the point you can just throw them their $500,000 back and keep going with your company and buy them out. But think about this. If you're taken out in the process and don't nobody know about you didn't pay this guy his money back and bought him out other than a few people, then you get to keep your half of the company, keep the money that he gave you to buy you back pay you back, and, you know, divide up his part of what you want to do with that part. Okay? Now, also I want y'all to think about this. Okay? Think about this insurance policy that even if you don't have, even if this person is not your artist or you're not this person artist or whatever, how it goes. If you are a business person and you go into business with someone, y'all, if you go into business with a person and they pass away, you can get this insurance policy on your business partner. Okay? So did old daddy cash in on any insurance policy on Dolph due to the fact that they were business partners? But, you know, mysteriously now, you know, he still owns the half of Pre. But word on the street is Dolph had paid him his money back. And Dolph said this in an interview his own self. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all understand now? People were saying that Dolph, people of Memphis, higher ups wanted Dolph to sell some of his properties. because they were in areas where I guess they wanted to fix up those areas or do something else with it, do a tear down or whatever it was. And Dolph would not do it. But with Dolph out the way, they can work with baby mama for to sell it because she don't care. Allegedly. Do y'all see how everybody stood to gain? Peep how it's going. Okay? Peep how it's going. And if he had 100 properties, then it's not just the area that the government wanted. Not the government, but you know the people that, well, government, I guess. The higher ups that wanted that area. It's not that just them. What about the other properties? You know, they say he had 100 properties, y'all. So what about the other properties? Okay? That people are being made to move out of and all this stuff. Okay? Is all of these properties in areas that, you know, the higher ups wanted? Or is she selling some of these other properties? Okay? They're saying that T.I. is trying to buy properties down there. They're saying that Boosie is moving there. They're saying that CMG is moving back in and got people that they put in certain places. Is she selling stuff to CMG now? You got to ask yourself this question too. Is some of Dolph's properties and stuff being sold to his ops, y'all? She goes from being on a budget allowance to now she is Money Maya. She's running everything. She's calling the shots on selling his stuff. And if he put all of this property in the kid's name and her name, and they got some crooked lawyers, okay, y'all? That'll, you know, they'll do some paperwork up in a minute. Because we do believe that some crooked paperwork was done up in Mo3 name. Okay, y'all? For insurance policies. Okay? So, allegedly. Why wouldn't they do it for Dolph? The same people, you know, that mastermind, call themselves mastermind Mo3 being taken out, it's the same people that's surrounding this. So why wouldn't they give them advice on this is what you do to do this, and this is what you do to do that? Why wouldn't they? And their name is all over this. Ask yourself this question. Okay, y'all? So, there's a lot going on. Everybody is listening to this person that sounds like, you know, she's a great speaker. She's this, she's that, and this. But explain to me why, if you needed some money, you could not go to your guy and get it. Why did she have to do a PPP loan? Because it sounds to me like a lot of people that were around Dolph was very greedy. Okay? Very greedy. And I'm going to tell you this. When you got materialistic people around you, you have to be careful of materialistic people. Because materialistic people that likes all the name brand stuff and they likes to be flossy and shining and this and that and that and this, they're always looking at your stuff. They're always looking at, if you're not in the way, then I got access to this now. Look at Straight Drop. Not Straight Drop, Key Glock. Look at Key Glock now, y'all. He acts as if he was so shy. You went from being shy to now you're out here doing shows all over the world, selling out tours, and you're making all this money, and there's no cap on it now. It's not Dolph handing you what he wants to give you. It's going straight to your pocket now. Think about this. And you're not shy anymore. Go figure, y'all. He's not shy anymore. Is y'all peeping this? And one thing about Key Glock, he was always materialistic. He was always about money and bragging. Oh, I paid $1 million for this chain. I did this for that. And I look at my Maybachs and all this stuff. He's always bragging about what he has. Okay? You have to be careful of people like that when you put people like that around you. Especially if you're, handing them money And they looking like, if you ain't here, I can do this by myself. You have to think about that. And you have to think about that with Money Maya too. If Dolph had put her on a little allowance that she cannot go over, he's running around cheating on her. You think people ain't getting together thinking about this shit? Like, and Key Glock, we doing shows and he's handing me what he wants to give me. With him out the way, I can go do shows or whatever it is I want. And then I can hand what I want to give my boys that's around me. I'm calling the shots now. And if he was arrogant before, what y'all think he's going to be like now? The more money that Key Glock makes. Keep watching, y'all. Y'all going to see how big-headed he's going to become. How arrogant he's going to become. Because he's headed in that direction already. I'm content. That's where the content comes from. You know, I often sit back and I look at that picture of him, the Dumber and Dumber. And every time I look at that picture, I look at who's the one that's dumb and who's the one that's dumber. In every picture. Pay attention. Key Glock is the one that's dumb, right, y'all? And Dolph is the one that's dumber. That should tell you something. Because that tells you that the one that's dumb is smarter than the one that's dumber. And is that why Dolph is not here anymore? Ask yourself this question. Okay, y'all? With Dolph out the way, Key Glock is the man now. He has officially took Dolph's place. He's in charge. Okay? I'm in charge. With Dolph out the way, Money Maya is in charge. She don't have to be on the budget now. She doesn't have to be on an allowance. And she does not have to go get no PPP loans because she's running things now. And his money and his materialistic, all this stuff. His jewelry, his cars, his money, his clothes, his businesses, whatever he had is hers now. Okay, y'all? Everything. And when you have city officials in your back pocket, nobody is saying anything about she's spending all the kids' money that's supposed to be left for them. Why is she, liquidating properties that's supposed to be left to the kids? Nobody's saying anything because they get something out of this too. They get that property, that area that they wanted as well, that he was fighting against giving them. He would not sell. He would not make people move out their places. But now they're being made to move. Okay, y'all? Pay attention to all of this. Pay attention. And if she is selfish enough to get mad at Dolph for putting her on an allowance, and she go down there and sign paperwork to go get a PPP loan, she's selfish enough to feel like Dolph is the reason her brother passed. Okay, y'all? She's selfish enough to feel like that. If there was some illegal stuff going on at their car lot. And why wouldn't it be? If he has all these other people, stuff is sold up that, some kind of legal stuff that they can do for him. Hold something, sell something, pick up something. He gonna drop something off here and then somebody else gonna pick it up. If he had other people that was willing to do this, and he was helping them and they was helping him, one hand scratches the other, why wouldn't he do it with her brother at a big ass car lot that people could come in there and do some business and keep on going illegally? Just asking a question, y'all. And if so, if she's that selfish to go get a loan because he put her on an allowance, she's that selfish to feel like Dolph is the reason her brother was taken out. But they switched the lie up because they didn't want it. You know, they can't go and tell the police, you know, he came and robbed us because Dolph had, you know, illegal stuff up there at the thing. They can't say that. They got to come up with a lie. Ask yourself this question, y'all. I'm just saying. Ask yourself this question. Okay? Was it more to her brother getting taken out up there at that car lot than what they said? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just asking the question. Okay? Was it more than what we are being told? Because something just don't seem right, y'all. Another thing that I thought about after I did the video last night, I was like, you know, people keep saying that Dolph and Mo3 case is similar, it's just alike, it's so much lining up because the same people that's involved. Which makes sense. If they feel like they can do something one time, they're going to turn around and do it again and think they can get away with it. Another thing that connects, you know, Mo3 and Dolph's case. Colors, y'all. Some of the people that took out, allegedly, Mo3, names is colors in their name. Well, that's a color in somebody's name that allegedly helped play the part with taking Dolph out. Black youngster. It's a lot of stuff that ties these cases together, y'all. Okay? A lot of things. And if that is true, that black youngster had something to do with it, then there could be some truth to that insurance guy saying something about it. Okay, y'all? Did he say, you know, I was like, why would he say something? Because these guys will want to take him out too. But did he say something just because his name might have came up? And he wanted to clear his name. But if that's the case, why ain't they trying to take him out for running his mouth? Ask yourself this question. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.